In the December 2025 Bridges and Tunnels Committee meeting, Ms. Pascone, are there any public speakers?
Good morning. We have 4 members of the public registered to speak today. As a reminder, we ask that all public speakers adhere to the MTA's rules of conduct and decorum. I would also like to remind our public speakers that in the interest of time and fairness to all speakers, we limit everyone to 2 minutes. Please be aware of the clock in the front of the room and the warning light you will see, reminding you that you have 30 seconds left to conclude your remarks. The first speaker will be Mr. X, following will be Joe Morales, followed by Jesse Figueroa.
Brooklyn Queens Expressway, half of it should be elevated and connected to Roosevelt Avenue between 72nd and 73rd Streets. Why? Leaving 74th, I'd like to see the 7 train provide additional service to Marcy Avenue. That would be nice. So, leaving 74th Station, west on Roosevelt Avenue. Left turn off that street between 73rd and 72nd Streets. Southwest of 70th Street. South on the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, below 70th Street only. Across Metropolitan Avenue, then down Marcy Avenue to Broadway. Build a station on Marcy Avenue at Broadway above the J&N trains. Make sure it's fully wheelchair accessible. That would be nice. If you can do that, if you can elevate half of the Brooklyn Queens Expressway lanes so that they can connect to Roosevelt Avenue between 72nd and 73rd from 70th Street, that would be nice. And two-way traffic should apply, and that particular subway train line, proposed subway train, would be elevated, of course, but that would be nice. You can't do it overnight, but you need to consider doing that. That would be nice, because then I can avoid the B62 bus. I don't have to take the 7 train to Queensboro Bridge Plaza and then transfer the B62 bus, which can be a living hell.
Thank you. The next speaker is Joe Morales.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joseph Morales. I'm a sophomore civil engineering student at Manhattan University in the Bronx. I'm also a Bronx resident. The Ghost Plate Task Force program is going strong, and to further success, partner agencies should be expanded to include more authorities from other regions and states. This will help both the MTA and other areas combat toll evasion that occurs in multiple jurisdictions and help to reduce interstate crime. You know, I'm sure a lot of us know a lot of the guns used in crimes in New York City come from the South. I just looked at a study from 2017 to 2021. Thousands of guns came from Georgia, South Carolina, and I believe it was Virginia, all used in New York City crimes. And for me, the issue is kind of personal. When I was in my freshman year of college, I lost one of my friends from high school in a shooting in the Bronx. He was 17, senior, getting ready to graduate. And considering the prevalence of this issue, you know, the gun that was used in his murder, you have to wonder how many tolls were evaded, likely traveling from a far location, and if that could have been stopped by, if not MTA PD, any law enforcement agency on the grounds of toll evasion. Also, considering the broad scope of the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel project and the performance of and the noise potential of structural and concrete repairs, care should be given to limit noise and disruption. This is particularly important given the number of apartments around the tunnel, along with the New York Film Academy adjacent to the tunnel and a learning experience preschool center. Lastly, with steady variances in the number of fare evasion summonses issued in B&T facilities, effort should be given to study driver demographics and income levels to develop equity-driven solutions to toll evasion. I know tolls haven't gotten as much emphasis as, the subways and the buses when it comes to equity in the issue, but it is a very real thing as people travel across the region often for work and school and various purposes. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. The next speaker is Jesse Figueroa, followed by Alita Dupree.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jesse Figueroa. I'm the Transit Emperor. I'm on vacation in Central Florida at this time. As we conclude 2025, I want to thank you for your dedication to keeping our bridges and tunnels safe, reliable, and accessible. These connections are lifelines for veterans, seniors, and people with disabilities, and I urge you to continue prioritizing accessibility and affordability in every project. On behalf of the veterans I represent, I extend warm holiday wishes to you and your families. May this season bring gratitude, unity, and renewed commitment to serving all New Yorkers. Happy holidays and happy Hanukkah.
Thank you. The next speaker is Alita Dupree.
Thank you. Good morning to the chair. Alita Dupree, for the record, she and her with Team Folds. Don't have any bridge and tunnel background for you. Maybe next time I come to New York. We do a lot of big and important work. And I was reading in performance report, we're coming up on a year of doing congestion pricing. And that's a work that I've always supported. I look forward to hearing more details about what our first year of congestion pricing will look like. I can say this from my time that I was in New York earlier this year, that I did experience a reduction in congestion, and not just on the streets of New York, but also in using the Lincoln Tunnel to enter Manhattan. Even if you take the express bus lane through the Lincoln Tunnel, once you get in the tunnel, things slow down. So I think my bus trips took about 5 to 10 minutes on average less than before congestion pricing. The other place I noticed positive difference was around 34th Street and First Avenue. Really going down around into the 20s on First Avenue because you have all those hospital complexes. My bus rides move quicker. How do we get more people interested in Easy Pass? About 90% across the board, at least on the bridges and tunnels in the report. Really, Easy Pass is a no-brainer. If you have a car, it should be on your car, just like your license plates and carrying your driver's license. How do we get people into that? I believe it works. If I had a car in New York, I'd do it myself. The very best to all of you and yours in the holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. That concludes the public comment.
Thank you, Rose. We do not have a quorum for this meeting, so we will postpone the approval of minutes till next month. However, I'm told by our minutes expert that they are fine, but we will postpone them being approved till next month. The 2026 committee work plan. President Sheridan, are there any changes to the work plan?
Chair O'Donnell, there are no changes to the work plan. Additionally, B&T's proposed 2026 committee work plan was submitted for review at the November meeting, and we submit the plan for the committee's approval. Again, we don't have a quorum, so I guess we will need to move that to the board meeting.
We'll postpone that till the full board meeting on Wednesday. Now it's the president's remarks.
So good morning. We'll begin with an update from Senior Vice President for Facility Management, Marlene Thompson, who will provide an update on Bridges East.
Thank you, Kathy, and good morning, everyone. Facility management is responsible for the various activities that keep our crossings safe and secure and our customers moving. Working closely with our colleagues across B&T departments, as well as MTA construction and development, we also contribute to revenue collection and recovery efforts. Today, our focus will be Bridges East, encompassing Bronx-Whitestone and Throgs Neck bridges. The Bronx-Whitestone Bridge opened on August 29, 1939, providing a vital connection to the World's Fair in Flushing Meadows. This 6-lane suspension bridge links the Bronx and Queens via Interstate 678, creating a direct route to JFK Airport and efficient access across LaGuardia via the Grand Central Parkway. The bridge stretches an impressive 7,140 feet, spanning across the East River. It remains one of New York City's busiest crossings, carrying 140,000 vehicles each day, a testament to its enduring importance in our transportation network. The Bronx-Whitestone sister crossing, several miles to the east, the Throgsneck Bridge, opened on January 11, 1961, and serves as another major link between Bronx and Queens, carrying traffic along Interstate 295. The 6-lane suspension bridge spans a total of 11,000 feet across the East River. Averaging 121,000 vehicles each day, the Throgsneck Bridge plays a crucial role as the primary truck route to and from Long Island. Its design and capacity have made it a key connector for both commercial transportation and daily commuters across the region. As part of ongoing modernization efforts, the Bronx-Whitestone Bridge received a significant electrical upgrade designed to improve both power redundancy and system resiliency. The project ensures that critical bridge operations remain reliable in the event of power disruptions. In addition, a flood wall was constructed around the bridge's Bronx Administration Building to protect vital infrastructure from potential flooding and severe weather impacts, strengthening the facility's overall ability to withstand future environmental challenges. A current capital project underway at the Throgsneck focusing on replacing the fender protection system. This system plays a critical role in safeguarding the bridge towers from potential vessel impacts, ensuring the long-term safety and stability of the structure. The project is more than halfway to completion, marking steady progress. B&T and C&D have been proactively addressing risks from errant marine vessels at all of our facilities that span navigable waterways, with a total investment on this initiative of approximately $200 million. The Throgsneck is the final B&T bridge being improved to meet or exceed current AASHTO vessel collision guidelines. B&T Central Maintenance Crew, a total of 10 maintainers, ran roughly 16,000 feet of wire along the entire length of the Throgsneck Bridge suspension span cables in an operation that completely replaced the existing wiring, which had been compromised in multiple locations. After replacing and securing the new wires, the crews reconnected approximately 180 necklace lights on the span. The necklace lights are an integral feature of our iconic suspended spans and the New York City skyline. This was a challenging job, to say the least, with numerous occasions that required troubleshooting, contending with inclement weather, and coordination with other projects, as well as dealing with unplanned incidents. Despite all of that, our maintainers were still able to meet the July 2025 target date for completion. I commend our dedicated teams across departments at both of these major crossings, as well as our C&D and MTA PD business partners who contribute to our 24/7 operations. Thank you, and this concludes my presentation.
Thank you, Marlene. Any questions for Marlene? Okay, I would like to recognize a milestone for one of the B&T executive staff. After a distinguished career with the New York State Police, Don Look joined MTA Bridges and Tunnels in 2000 and has been a steadfast leader for our agency. Don is a trusted advisor who I always say is the adult in the room even when I'm not. I appreciate his wisdom and his guidance, and I want to congratulate Senior Vice President and Chief of Internal Affairs Donald Look on 25 years of dedicated service to MTA Bridges and Tunnels. Come on up, Don. As 2025 draws to a close, I'd like to express my gratitude to all our employees for their hard work and dedication, and extend my thanks to our MTA business partners who support our operations every day. Thanks also to you, our commissioners, for your guidance and support. We look forward to a productive 2026 with more new achievements and milestones to celebrate. On behalf of the entire B&T team, I wish everyone a peaceful, safe, and festive holiday season and a very happy new year. Finally, there are no procurements, and this concludes B&T's report.
Thank you. Just a few personal comments on my good friend Donald Look. So December 6, 1979, I got promoted to sergeant, got sent from lovely Orange County, New York, down to SP, State Police Lake Success, and met Mr. Look, right? He was a Long Island Parkway police officer, and State Police took over the Parkways effective January 1st of 1980. And then I had another promotion sent me down to the World Trade Center as the major, and Don by then had made his way from trooper to investigator to senior investigator. So he was actually my right-hand man down at my 2.5 years as the troop commander of State Police operations in New York City. How he lasted 25 years with the MTA, I have no idea. But he was an outstanding member of the State Police, and from listening to President Sheridan, he's done an outstanding job here with the MTA. So congratulations, Don, well deserved. 25 years is great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Finally, there's no procurements, and doesn't matter even if there is, because we don't have a quorum. So I guess I'll make a motion to myself to adjourn. Right? Oh, sorry, go ahead, Jim.
Since I didn't see any gold watch presented, I assume Donald's going to stay with us for a little longer? A little longer, okay, great. Okay.
I'm in charge of the meeting, Jerry, okay? All right? Okay? All right, if I'm adjourning the meeting, I'm adjourning the meeting, because I got 12 minutes to prepare for the next one. All right? Thank you all. Enjoy. Thank you.